Hi guys, my name is Inyoma. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I just do videos on locks and hair products and stuff like that. This video is going to be hopefully a quick one. I just wanted to give a little update to what I'm doing to my hair. As you can see, the roots are a bit yellow and orange actually, and that's because I've been bleaching them with hydrogen peroxide and baking soda. I was trying to use a more natural bleach and it worked. It definitely dyed my hair very quickly, or bleached my hair very quickly. However, I don't like the contrast between the orange and this kind of whitish blonde that I have going on in my locks. And this was done through several bleaching processes. I decided I'm not gonna bleach my hair anymore or dye it significantly anymore because I'm trying to use less toxic ingredients. However, I did get engaged. I got engaged recently and I have a wedding to plan and I have engagement pictures coming up, and I was looking at my head and I was like, this ain't gonna look good. You know, this is not a forever kind of hairstyle that you want. And I really am trying to be more natural and less toxic in the ingredients that I use. And I've been searching for more natural, less toxic hair dyes. And a lot of the recommendations I've gotten, I've looked up the ingredients, they are all pretty much the same. All of them have perfume, which is very toxic. All of them have some kind of fragrance, or they have some kind of EDTA, polyethylene glycol, PEG, phenoxyethanol. They have a lot of ingredients in all of them. Now, based on the toxicology classes I've been taking, I'm learning that it's not just like a one-time use that gives you the risks of breast cancer and bladder cancer that a lot of hair dyes can give you, and chemical hair straighteners, but it's a compounded use over like a lifetime, so chronic use of these. That's why salon workers tend to have increased risks of like breast cancer or bladder cancer because they're using this all the time on their not patients on their clients. I also don't want to contribute to that risk, so I was thinking, what can I do? I decided I'm going to dye my hair, but I'm not going to bleach it. I'm going to dye it a darker color. It's gonna be kind of like a brownish blonde color, and but that way when my hair grows out, it looks a bit more natural and less contrasty with the roots. And hopefully this will make me look nice for my engagement pictures and my wedding pictures. Never done my hair before, so this should be an adventure, but I think I can do it based on all the YouTube videos I've watched. So we'll see how that works. I am excited, but also not really. I'm more nervous. I hope it works out, but it's gonna be a darker color. I'm not bleaching the hair, so I'm hoping that that would make it less of a risk. I hope. I'm going to be doing the main color that I want is the 7WG blonde. This is from Color Wash, and I'm gonna mix it with the neutral blonde and with the ashy blonde, and that is because I have some you can kind of see the purple in there, so I need a lot of toner for the orange parts of my hair to make them a bit less orangey. So I'm gonna hopefully the ash, the medium cool, the A, is this ash? I don't know. Anyway, the cool one will help with that, is what YouTube said. The medium neutral blonde should help lift the medium caramel blonde so it's not too dark, because this one can tend to be a bit more reddish dark, and I don't want it to be red. I just want it to be a like light brown color. Again, like I said before, a lot of these ingredients are not good for your hair or your body at all, like sodium lauryl, sulfate, and perfume fragrance, which can contain 4,000 chemicals. It's not the best. I wouldn't recommend doing this honestly frequently because you're just increasing your health risks for no good reason. Before I do that, the person at Sally Beauty recommended that I do a color lifter or stripper to get rid of the color in the hair. Never used that before, but it looks like this. So it's the hair color remover, and she says to use this and just mix it with water, which is also what it says in the ingredients. I will be using 3 packets of this and putting that on my hair first to strip the hair. Then she recommended the Ion Clarifying Shampoo to fully remove the color from the hair after I'm done, followed by the hard water conditioner. I do have hard water here in California, so that's what it is. I'm super unexcited about all of the ingredients in here, like butylene glycol, PPG 20, phenoxyethanol, all the fragrances and perfumes. It's just a lot of the ingredients in here. Disodium EDTA, which is a formaldehyde releasing ingredient. Propylene glycol, which is made from petroleum. It's pretty bad. Like, all these ingredients in here are not shampoos or conditioners that I would want to use. I am planning to make my own shampoos and conditioner, but for the sake of time and for the sake of the fact that I have pictures to take very quickly and I don't have time, y'all, so I'm just gonna use these and hopefully hope for the best, but not use them in my daily routine. First things first, let's go ahead and wash my hair with a shampoo, and then I will add the color stripper, I think. Yes, so wash and rinse the hair, then add the color stripper, then go ahead and add the color hair dye to the wet hair, and then I will rinse it off, wash it again, condition, and hopefully not look like a crazy person. Wish me luck, y'all. All right, I'll see you soon. Okay, step 1 is done, which is washed. I actually decided not to use the color stripping packets because it wants me to leave it on for 15 to 45 minutes with a heat cap and all that jazz. I ain't got time. So I just decided to wash the hair, and now I think a lot of the purple is gone, right? Yeah, so that conditioner lemon trick actually worked. Most of it is gone.
No.
So now I'm going to begin the coloring process. Let's get it started. I have my bowl, and I'm going to use my this is a measuring 2 tablespoon set, and I'm just going to use this to do 1 part of color to 2 parts of developer. I'm going to be using the 10 volume developer, and I chose this because my hair is already bleached at the roots, so I wanted something sensitive. Again, ingredients not great at all, but this is what we're doing. So I will do this, mix it up, and get it started on my hair. Hopefully last time with this with this color, it looks good. It's just, you know, in the sunlight, it looks very, very orange. So let's see what I look like after this. Hopefully I don't look crazy. Okay, quick apology to any and all hairstylists, lock colorists, everybody in the world. I apologize. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So here we go. I believe that I'm supposed to start at the roots and then work my way down. I'm pretty sure. I think they said if you're starting with a darker color, it's supposed to be the opposite. Let me just make sure. What am I doing? Good Lord. Okay, since I'm going darker, they say to finish the roots off last, is what I'm hearing. So I'm gonna start with the ends and work my way up. This is gonna be a whole mess. So again, I apologize, but I will accept tips on how to do this better next time. This is gonna be interesting to say the very least. You know, we're really funny if this comes out even more orange. Anyway, at least it's not bleach, so yeah, I'm hoping it's not bleach. There's some hydrogen peroxide in the developer, I think. So we'll see how this works out. But this is it, you get the idea. I'm gonna saturate the ends first, and then I'm gonna go over to the roots because the roots, the ends are lighter than the roots is what I'm trying to say. So I'm gonna do this, and then I will come back and show you when I'm done saturating it, because I don't want to get judged on my application skills. Okay. It's on. I try to saturate my edges and the ends as much as possible, but I have my timer set for 20 minutes like it said, and we'll see what happens. I have zero confidence in myself. No confidence at all. So yeah. This is nervous laughter. We'll see what happens. You know what it feels like? It feels like putting relaxer on your head, which I haven't done for like 20 years. So this is gonna be an interesting journey. My main concern is that it gets, I'm supposed to be wearing gloves, I'm not, is that it gets the white blonde out. So I'm hoping it does that. At least I don't see any changes, but, oh, also this is Demi permanent, or Demi permanent. How do you say the word? Demi permanent hair color. So it's not permanent. So it's going to wash off in about 2 months and with repeated shampooing. So I chose that because I was like, even if I make a horrible mistake, at least it'll fade out and then I can repair it, learn from it hopefully, and fix it later. But okay, so 20 minutes later I will rinse it off, shampoo, deep condition, kind of time permitting, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. Oh! Friends, the fat lady sang, and I look like the girl from The Ring. So I have lighter roots. Who said this is a brown? Who said this is a light brown? Let me show you the boxes, okay? This says medium cool blonde, medium neutral blonde, medium caramel blonde. I used them all in equal parts because I was trying to have like a nice mixture. What do I have, y'all? My own hair color is not this dark. I can't. Anyway, I don't hate it. I really don't. I think it's interesting. It kind of makes me look a little gothic. But I decided I'm gonna try to correct it. My fiance is going down the street to Sally's to get me a light blonde. I don't trust none of these things, but hopefully it'll lift up the color a bit so that at least it kind of matches the roots and it's not too dark, if that makes any sense, because I feel like this looks weird, because it does, but it's way darker. So if you're getting any of the 7s, okay, just remember that I had a very light white platinum blonde in my hair before this, and I left it on for 20 minutes, like I said, set my timer and everything, and it came out this dark. So I don't understand. I don't understand. I'm like, I looked at the swatch at the store. It was nowhere close to this dark. Nowhere. It looked blondish, even a little bit of a reddish tint, and this is not it. So if you're going to get Color Charm and you want a lighter blonde, then don't get a 7. Maybe get an 8. Do they have a 9 or a 10? Let me even see if they have a 9 or a 10, because that's what you should probably go for. Otherwise, this ain't it at all. All right, so I washed it out once again with the clarifying shampoo, and it does look a little less dark. It has like little hints of maybe like a maroon color in it. My color sense is terrible, so forgive me if I'm wrong. But the roots are lighter than the edges, and you can kind of see like hints of like white. I'm guessing that's left over from the permanent hair dye that I used, but it isn't terrible. It is still much darker than what I want. So, whew. My boo is getting me the light blonde color. I feel like if I mix that in here, God help me, it should make it just a little bit brown, because I don't understand these steps that they're, basically the color swatches are not matching whatever my hair color comes out to be when I use it. So he's gonna get that, I'm gonna put it on, and then we'll see what the final result is. Whatever happens, I'm done. Like, this is annoying, but it's growing on me. The longer I see it, the longer I'm like, oh, this is not bad. It's still much darker than I wanted, but it's not terrible. I could live with it. But let's see what the 8 and the 9 color look like on top of this. Okay, round 2. So he's back. We have the 9, what is this? 9CB and 8G. All right, round 2. Let's do this again. I hope that this is going to work out. So we'll see. I will wash it off in a little under 10 minutes and report the damage, or the, let's talk positive. I'll report the good news. Okay, so I'm not gonna do this again, but the hair, some parts look ashy. This is after washing and conditioning it, and after round 2 using the very light blonde. Sorry for the birds in the background. What have I learned? It is much harder to lighten hair after you've darkened it than it is to darken the hair, because it barely budged, and I used a lot of the very light blonde that they said is very light. My hair is dark now. It is no longer blonde. What is this? I had put lime juice in my hair and had a little bit stuck in there. Let's look at the ash. So much ash. I don't want to bleach my hair again, like I really don't. So I think what I'm going to do is keep washing it. Honestly, the color isn't bad. It's just different because I'm so used to the platinum blonde. And I think I'll keep washing it, shampoo, condition it, and the color should fade. And eventually it'll go back to being a bit more brown. And that should be okay. But in the meantime, I'm gonna enjoy it, even though it still has the ashiness to it. This is life, whatever. I wanted to do it myself, so this is what I get, right? But it's okay. Yeah, it's all right. I'll keep washing it and see if the color fades over time. But for now, this is what it looks like. I'm glad that I chose the Demi permanent color, because at least I know that it will fade instead of going with the permanent hair color, which could have definitely fully messed my hair up. I think it's very, very amateurish. Clearly a hair colorist will see this and say, WTF, like, but for little old me just walking down the street, going to work, it's fine. And Photoshop, right, for the pictures. If it still looks ashy when we take the engagement pictures, then I will Photoshop it so that it looks better. My hair has been so damaged by this entire process of bleaching, and I would like to just grow it out and give it a chance to recover before I do any more damage to it. So that's the final result, guys. Not great, but not what I was going for at all, but it's fine. This is the new look, and we're gonna rock it until we grow it out. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next videos. Bye. Hope you guys have a good day.